Why does he have to know he was adopted? His mother leaves him and then his father dies. I mean, that'll definitely fuck him up.
A man was diagnosed with a terminal illness, with only 3 months left to live. His wife had abandoned the family long ago, leaving him to raise their 3-year-old son, Michael, alone. John worried about how his son would survive after he was gone, so he decided to find an adoptive family for him. The social worker felt deep sympathy and promised to find a good family to adopt the boy. When John brought his son home, the usually well-behaved boy suddenly threw a tantrum.
What are you doing under the table, Michael?
Facing his son's distress, John's heart was filled with reluctance and guilt. He had seen other children with rooms full of toys, while his own son had nothing. Yet he still couldn't help but scold him. One day, he caught his son reaching for his half-finished yogurt. He stopped him abruptly.
No, don't use my spoon.
The man sternly warned him never to touch anything he had eaten again. He only feared passing his illness to his son, but the boy couldn't understand any of this. He felt that his father had become a different person because his father always seemed busy trying to give him away. The first adoptive family was well off, a couple who loved nature and were easygoing. Their conversations were filled with affection for Michael, promising to treat him as their own. Entrusting Michael to them seemed like a good choice. But the domineering husband appeared to have already mapped out the child's bright future.
As you know, Celia is a nursery teacher. You could get him into her school. Perhaps later on he could attend my own boarding school.
Yeah, but he's doing well where he is.
John already knew the answer. On the overpass on the way home, John cautiously asked his son if he had ever wanted to live somewhere else. His son answered innocently.
I like home.
Those words pierced his heart like a needle, striking the deepest and most tender wound in his father's heart. How he longed to be the sturdy tree that would never fall in his son's life, yet the disease raged like a storm, threatening to uproot him entirely.